Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Avery at Tea Reviewer 2. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Adagio Tea's tea cookies. We got green matcha, berry white, vanilla chai, and honey rooibos. And here we got 18 cookies per box, $6 per box. We're going to get cozy with some cookies, folks. And nutrition-wise, the serving size is 3 cookies. So for 3 cookies, it's 160 calories, 10 grams of fat, 1 gram of fiber, 11 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein, and you'll see the rest of it there on the side right there. So you divide that by 3 with the calories, and you got it's 53.3333333 per cookie right here for the calories. But you see on the side the rest of the nutrition facts and everything. So it's the same for each flavor, consistency throughout, and the ingredients for each box are gonna be listed down below just to keep the video, from going on too long. So this is how they are, like kind of crumbling. They've been moving around in there. They kind of break apart a little bit, but not broken. Like I don't think I see. Only 1 cookie maybe broke a little bit in this one right here. And I feel like this is a bag I've been into, but yeah, nothing else was broken in this one. So let's get into berry white here. And they smell great right here. Smells fresh, you can smell the berries. It's got kind of like that shortbread kind of feel to it. Consistency of this was kind of like a shortbread cookie, but with a little more chew to it, a little more softness and less of that kind of crunchy crumbliness. It's got that crumbliness to it with the shortbread. With the chewy aspect of this berry white one specifically, comes from the actual berries that are in the cookie. Now, very soft, but not soft where it's like not baked enough or anything like that. It definitely got some crunch to it, some crumbliness to it in the mouthfeel. And that kind of like, it's very smooth. It's very like, it doesn't feel crunchy, doesn't feel too soft. It's a nice feel with this one in the mouthfeel. It got that crumbliness kind of going on. I mean, you look, see that. Get on your fingers, I only touch 1 cookie. So you kind of got that sense going on, like where it kind of breaks apart. It melts in your mouth, but not in a melt, like liquid kind of way, like a melt in the core, like a crumbling well. It crumbles in your mouth. I don't want to just say it crumbles because it really it's pretty smooth in that right there. And the taste of that, the berries, you taste the berries. It's got a nice little zing to it, a little tartness to this one going on. We're gonna get another little bite of this one right here. And taste this berry white one right here, really nice. You got some kind of vanilla going on with it. You got that kind of tartness, that zing from the berries you actually got going on. So not, of course, in the consistency, you chew the berry, you got that going on, but you taste the berries. And this definitely has berries in it. I mean, you can see it, you can smell them, you can feel them, you can definitely taste them. Like it's neat because you got that vanilla, you got that kind of cinnamon, kind of vanilla baked kind of goods, kind of typical cookie, taste going on shortbread. This is the sweetness of like a shortbread kind of cookie. Not overly sweet at all. Very, very decadent. This is like a decadent kind of treat right here where I could feel like I could have this, with other things and during your breakfast or laid out, like you have like guests over, you would serve these, but you could also like serve them to yourself. Like it got that decadency to us with the sweetness of this one. And you got that, of course, like I say, the vanilla taste, and you got the vanilla that tastes nice. And you got the berries with the kind of tartness, and it adds kind of to the sweetness as well with the berries right here. But you go into it knowing that there's a white tea cookie, and you kind of search for it a little bit. You're like, yo, I believe there's tea in this. I mean, you taste the berries and the vanilla so much, and that sweetness of that right going on, but you got the brightness as well. But the brightness isn't just from those berries. You got the brightness from that tea as well. It's a nice touch in these cookies. It's not overly in your face, like, hey, I'm a tea cookie, but it's not like anything where it's like, hey, where's the tea at? I'm liking this. I like this berry white for sure. The green matcha. Oh, you can see greenness in this one already. You'll see right there, the look of this one, different colorization going on right there, just compared to the berry white. You see the greenness, kind of like the going on with this one, and got got a green tea kind of smell going on here. You got some ginger going on in this one as well. Some vanilla I'm smelling. Kind of smells similar to this one, but not with the berries. Don't smell the berries in this one. You smell more got more of a tea kind of going on with this one. More of that kind of grassiness, slight smell going on with this one. Fresh though, very fresh. And some ginger for sure. The green matcha, a little bit more dry. Not as much chewiness going on as the berry white because there's no fruit inside of the green matcha ones. But a little bit more dry, still crumbles more. This one crumbles more, still breaks apart very easily in the mouth. After a couple chews, just spreads throughout right there. So you definitely get the taste going on and everything. It doesn't just stay in one place. It just crumbles apart, just kind of fills up the mouth, which helps with having that taste all around right there. The ginger in this one is nice, definitely there. That smell, I knew I smelled the ginger. You taste the ginger, not in your face with it, but you definitely know like there's ginger in this one. Slight touch of that grassiness with the green tea going on. You taste this cookie for sure, and you know more like, hey, this is a tea cookie. You taste both of these, and you're like, which one has more tea going out? Just comparing just the green matcha and the berry white. definitely got more of that green tea taste, that kind of slight grass. It's not like this isn't like a straight in your face matcha, like there's just plain matcha in this right here. This would be like a sweetened matcha, where it's like a sweetened matcha. This reminds me of like a matcha latte as far as like in its taste, that you have like more of a latte and more of the other flavors going on than the matcha, but you still have the matcha in it. So you know, like there's like, it's green because, you know, matcha just, it kind of take over a drink right there. But as soon as you start putting the milk and the creamers in, it lightens up. So I would say this is like, reminds me of like a matcha latte that doesn't have as much matcha in it, or maybe you went a little bit more extra with the milk or the creamer or the other ingredients and everything, but you still got that touch of the green tea that don't let you know it's a green tea. But you got the ginger, got the vanilla that's coming through with this one as well. This is another one. It tastes great. I mean, it tastes nice for sure. Sweetness level reminded me of that one. The sweetness in the berry white kind of zinged a little bit more with the sourness, kind of picked up some with that one. So less sweet with this one. You know, all the grams of sugar are the same, but the green matcha one tastes less sweet than the berry white one, but still a nice level of sweet. It's very decadent with the sweetness. That's the word that just really comes to mind as far as like the sweetness of these so far. And same thing with the other one. It gets a little messy. It gets on your fingers. You can just gotta have a little something to put it right there. A little cookie crumbles. As the cookie crumbles. As the cookie crumbles. That's a saying, isn't it? Let's see. All right. Honey Rooibos. Have not opened this one yet. Let's see the bag of this one. No broken cookies. They pretty much stay packed in there. And that one, I don't know if I showed you the green matcha one, but no broken cookies in that one either. They pretty much stay all together intact. So, you know, you don't have a bag and you open it up, you're like, oh, as the cookie crumbles, there it is. It's all in there. But no, so yeah, the cookie's not crumbling until you actually start chewing on it. Ooh, the smell of this one there's some honey going on in this one for sure. This is the honey Rooibos. Yeah, some citrus notes I'm getting in this one as well. There's some lemon coming at me. Almost smells like ginger in this one as well. Okay, this one's got a very brighter smell for sure than the other two. The other ones, all of them smell great so far, but this one really is coming at it. Yeah, okay, all right. Honey Rooibos, what do you got for me here? Okay, Honey Rooibos is an interesting one because the smell of those notes, that citrus notes I was getting in the smell, the lemon going on there, kind of orange going on there, they're in the taste, not as present, but you have the honey going on as well, and you've got the vanilla going on as well, and it works. It works. You might be thinking like, honey, vanilla, lemon, hold on, what is this? What kind of cookie is this? It all goes together nice. The sweetness of this one, similar to the other ones. The consistency, similar to the other ones, not, of course, no chewiness of the berry white, no berries in this one or anything. A little bit more harder, not hard crunchy. They all kind of have that shortbread consistency, you know, kind of crumbly. You see it on the fingers and everything right there, but a little bit more intact and breaks apart in more like bigger chunks than the other ones, how they kind of break apart like in smaller, I would say, chunks kind of for each bite. This one tries to stay intact a little bit more, but it still spreads. It just kind of tries to stay together. Not like chunks each one, but it's when it breaks apart in a crumble, it still kind of like smooths together. It's more like sand, like there's more dense sand like this one right here. Nice honey notes. Honey, a little aftertaste right there going on as well. Honey and vanilla in the aftertaste. I don't even want to say sparks because they're not really like zingy with the orange and the lemon. We'll say a little dollops. Little dollops going on right there. A little salt bay, a little cookie bay with the lemon and the orange cookie kind of going on right there with the smoothness of that honey and that vanilla going on throughout and in the aftertaste right there. And I know I've mentioned it in other videos when I talk about Rooibos tea. Rooibos tea, I know it's kind of hit and miss with some people. Rooibos tea, of course, Rooibos is not from the same plant as the green tea, white tea, black tea, Camellia sinensis. It's from a bush. Originated from. But Rooibos goes well with vanilla and orange. Let me just tell you, if you had Rooibos by itself and you're like, I don't know about that, have Rooibos with a vanilla blend, or just with vanilla, just Rooibos and vanilla, or have it with Rooibos, vanilla, and like orange or something. Let me tell you, it elevates it. It's typical. I've not had a Rooibos blend with vanilla or orange, but just those two ingredients that I have not liked. Like when you start adding some of the other ingredients, sometimes too much of everything, it could go downhill sometimes. But Rooibos by itself, I like Rooibos by itself, but Rooibos with vanilla, very nice. Rooibos with vanilla and orange, very nice as well. Like, yeah, and this cookie is bringing those flavors right there. At first I was thinking like, oh, that's kind of good, but I'm thinking of a drink-wise, it makes sense because there are multiple Rooibos drinks, multiple Rooibos blends with that vanilla, with the orange that goes very well. The lemon, I don't know if I've had a Rooibos with lemon, maybe with several ingredients, but not like just a Rooibos and vanilla and lemon or Rooibos and lemon. But it works with the cookie. It definitely works. Here's vanilla chai. Ooh, this one has the chai going on for sure. Oh yeah, you smell the cinnamon, you smell the nutmeg. For sure. Vanilla in this one as well. I feel like all of these, I'm going to look at the ingredients, but I feel like all of these have vanilla. Vanilla extract. Yeah, vanilla extract. All of them have vanilla. So there is like some commonality with all these cookies with that vanilla extract. It's not super in your face, but you taste it, and vanilla extract is nice. I mean, I don't know of many people that don't like vanilla or vanilla extract. It adds so much in baking and cookies and everything like that. But yeah, I'm sure there's people that don't, and that's fine. But let's get to the vanilla chai. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? This vanilla chai has pieces of pineapple in it, but they're real dense. They're chewy. Chewier than the berries in the berry white. There, they've got the chewiness going on, but they're a little bit more tough. Not like tough, like you gotta get through it, but just a little bit more chewier. Consistency is about the same with all the others. That shortbread breaks apart, got a crumbly aspect of it, which I like that. I like that for these cookies right here. It works with the flavors. You got the vanilla going on. You got the cinnamon going on. You've got the nutmeg going on. This is a chai, not very like spicy. It's like more of a sweeter chai, but the sweetness is like about the common. It's about the same as the other ones. Not too sweet, more of a decadent kind of sweetness going on right there. And the pineapple is neat because it adds like that mouthfeel that kind of adds to this. So not just like a crumbly cookie. I like that more like chewiness that it kind of goes with that. Kind of keeps the cookie together a little bit more and gets some more chew going on with it. Got some ginger going on in this one. Cinnamon, the nutmeg, it all works well. Just not a lot of spice. Don't expect any spiciness going on with this cookie. You got the sweetness of the chai, but you pick up those notes. Like take away the spiciness of those, spices going on right there, and just take the flavors of them and the sweetness of them, and that's what you get in this cookie right here. These all would pair very well with tea for sure. Like you could have a nice chai with these vanilla chai, some nice green tea matcha with the green tea cookie, or just mix and match. I mean, I do have like just an Earl Grey with these or something like that. I could definitely have these in the morning with tea. I'm just drinking water right here for the sake of this video, just to kind of wash it between, not have anything like leading me more to be like, oh, this tastes like an Earl Grey, or this tastes like, a Shumei white tea or whatever. Or as far as if I had to rank these, it's actually pretty hard to rank these because they're all great. Like I would rebuy every single one of these. There's not one that says like, I'm like, no, not that one. I would buy every single one of these again. So I like all of these. If I had to rank them, just overall ranking, number one, I have to say, berry white. Number two, it's kind of a tie between honey rooibos and vanilla chai. Not because they taste the same, but just because what I like from each one of them is about the same as far as like level wise. And, Chechi, can you get that box for me? 4 is the green matcha. Like I said, I like all of them, so it's not like I don't like the green matcha one. It's just that it wasn't bringing the matcha enough right there. When I see green matcha, I'm thinking it's really gonna bring that matcha more. I feel like you can make a really, I've had like matcha cookies that are really, really good. And these are good, but I've had like matcha cookies where I know the potential of a matcha cookie, let's just say that. And so that's why this one is be ranked last of these right here. But like I said, I would still buy them again. I like all of them, but can you count with me?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's the ranking right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it with the review of the Adagio Teas tea cookies. Hope you all have an awesome day. Enjoy that cup of tea you've got. Take care.